Alright, we're gonna do... I think these guys all have wooden sticks. So all these guys with wooden sticks, we'll do 130 of them. And then we'll do 200 peasants. So we got instructors with sticks, sword sticks, and then 200 peasants. Or should we do 50 people with sword sticks with 200 peasants? What do you think? Well, who's your money on, guys? Red or blue?
Probably blue.
Those peasants are coming in strong. Oh wait, blue's looking like they're surviving. Blue ain't playing
So
nobody.
apparently it's 50 levels amongst 3 different gauntlets. I beat the first 2 already, and they were nowhere near as difficult as this one. And they're all like, they're both I think lengthier in terms of levels. They don't take as much time because the levels are really short and straight to the point. You're not collecting 5 secrets in all of them like this one is. The hack was actually fun up until this point. The second gauntlet was the longest one. When I recognized how difficult this last one was, I decided to save the progress of the other gauntlets. So I have like my recorded proof of the other 2. And I'm definitely gonna do it for this one too, but this one is a monster, man. It's really not fun though. Like, it's a little like too grindy. So like it takes really long, and like honestly, the further you get into it, the simplest mistake or error or just some things that are just out of control will completely kill the attempt, and you have to redo everything all over again. It doesn't matter that there's stars here, like you have to start from the beginning to progress. It's just so tedious, man.
Alright, and you know you want to hear my joke for real? Alright, why do seagulls live by the sea?
Why is that?
Because if they live by the bay, they'd be called bagels.
That's funny.
You okay, Neil?
I told it to a guy on a bus, and he shot me 36 times in the chest.
I like that one.
I stole it from the kids of the Boys and Girls
You okay,
Club.
bro? You sound a little down, man.
I am okay.
Alright, I won't cry, but if you're not, feel free to express anything.
So you stole it from the kids at the Boys and Girls Club?
Well, actually, I stole that one from my cousin. The ducks that have feathers, I stole from the Boys and Girls Club.
I can't remember what it was. This is like really old, but I just remember there was like one time where he told something that had nothing to do with ducks, and then he said like the punchline to cover their butt cracks, and it made me laugh. I just remember. I wish I remembered the moment. You said something that like had nothing to do with the joke, and then answered with that. I don't know.
I can't remember. I do that a lot.
Yeah. Who made this hack? I don't remember. I'd have to check.
Joe.
Grandpa.
Joe.
Joe Cool.
Joe Cool made this hack apparently.
Joe Cool. They had a
It
Joe
was
Cool
made by
t-shirt at
Moo
Macy's.
IQ. Moo IQ. I'm about to sneeze. I feel it coming up.
Feel it coming. I feel it coming. Come on, Amazon. Do faster. bums. A lot of time.
This will be one of the most rewarding stars that I will have gotten in a while once I do get it. Can I make that? I think I can make that with a better angle. AKA not Mooey. It's also not spelled that way. It's moo like a cow, what they do, you know? Moo, and then IQ. This isn't quite the vibe, but I mean, it's got me in a good relaxed mood though. It's not really Gauntlet music though, but I'm not really complaining. I might not make it. Nah, we're totally gonna make it. I think you can get soft locked if you run out of VC time inside any of the VC things. I think I remember reading someone said that somewhere.
How do you guys feel about birthday cards that have a song or something when you open it?
Would you say birthdays?
Like birthday cards, he was saying when
Yeah,
you
like
open
a
it, like
card,
those. So like music will play and stuff.
I don't know. Pretty
I hate
cool.
those personally, because then everybody looks at you.
Hmm.
But I'll share my camera. Let's see here.
Going for your dad or what?
No, this is like off of my dad. So, all right, you watching, guys?
Give me a second. I'll watch. But I had to take a second.
So,
How about a round of shots for your birthday?
he's like, give me a shot. But when you open it, it's like, gee. Ah, that was so funny.
That's pretty funny.
Or giving out the vaccine.
Give that to the anti-vaxxers.
Exactly. Wait.
Ow! I don't want the shot. I need to get mine, to be honest. I still haven't.
Wow, we can make fun of Matt. Hey, Matt, what are you gonna do? Die of ligma?
Give me the shot right now, Buck.
Oh, okay. 1 second. Hold out your arm.
No, second thought. I'm scared. I'm just kidding. I'm holding that my arm. I've got the vaccine, everyone.
Yep, and you can get your official vaccination card from me.
Nice.
That stupid Amazon. I was hoping to be here in time for us to be able to play a game, but Amazon's slow. If they deliver it within like the next 30 minutes, we should be able to get a game. How long do you think a Magic game be? An hour and a half?
Honestly, it's just the more people, the more longer it takes.
We could just play with a limited pool or something like that. I don't know.
That's
Or
true.
play until I gotta go.
Yeah, that always works. But sometimes a commander game could range from, depends. It could be
An hour to
fast.
5 days.
Yeah.
You know what's funny? I was at the
Now
card
it's a
shop,
5
right?
business days.
I was at the shop and this guy bought 2 cards, right?
Yeah.
2 singles. He was like, all right, yeah, these will really help out in my blank commander deck. I'm like, boy, this isn't going to help out in 2 cards.
Hmm.
You ain't even going to draw them.
Yeah, that's the thing, right?
Yeah, I totally win with these. Yeah, but you thought you would win with those. Matt's got a better
Please,
chance.
game,
of Colts
please,
beat-
please.
I feel it coming. I guess you could use this as a die or something. I don't know.
Use what? What are you talking about?
This little metal thing they gave you. It's to keep track of your life on the box, but I don't really do that.
Are you talking about the
But,
Dragon Shield thing?
Yeah,
Oh, gotcha.
big Dragon Shield fan.
I love their sleeves, man. That's my go-to brand.
I'll use Ultra Pro if I'm just like putting them in a box or something.
Yeah, that's fair.
But the rest of them, they are going to be some Dragon Shield.
Do y'all double sleeve your cards or no?
Not really.
Gotcha. My old roommate kind of got me into the habit of doing it. I'll buy like the perfect fit ones and I'll just put them on the opposite, like put it from the top down and then put the sleeve the opposite direction so nothing gets in.
Then again, my cards are worth like the most expensive card in here is $5.
Gotcha. That's fair.
And not like Matt, who's got a $6,000 Pikachu card in his deck.
Okay. Finally, we might have an attempt that gets past this part. And it's been a while. I just hope I need to stop. I need to get out of the mental work like thing, dude. I keep like, I hope I don't die immediately to the blue thing. Dies immediately to the blue thing. Oh boy. We're not gonna die to the blue thing this time. Yeah, this is the hardest gauntlet in my opinion because of just like so much collision, like invisible walls that you can hit. There's so many of them in that part. It's super lengthy, even aside from that part. Like you have to take your time because of like how like narrow this like pathway is. It's definitely the hardest one in my opinion. The one that follows this is the second hardest for similar reasons, notably the collision issues and stuff. And also I think part of it's their placement. So like this is the 5th and then the 6th one in the gauntlet, and so like it takes forever to get here, and just knowing you can die immediately due to some of the like faultiness of the level. That makes it like some of the hardest ones in my opinion. The 8th one's tricky too because it's just the last one and it's really chokeable. Ooh. Recently figured out how to add this game to Katsu's sheet. How? A button, please. We made it a special case where progress is tracked by parts rather than stars. Huh. Got the emotes on deck. Has Kate beaten this? I wouldn't be surprised. I just wasn't sure because I lurk frequently in the stream. I just haven't seen him play it, or maybe I have and I just didn't realize it was him. Oh my! That was so scary. Cause like I remember seeing a few people play it, and I think everyone I saw play it beat it. If I recall correctly, the people I saw was AP, Andrew, and maybe it was Katsu. I don't know. I feel you. He's being gotcha. Yeah, I love how AP started this hack after me and beat it before me. And I was already on the third gauntlet, I think, prior to him playing the hack. Which I guess doesn't really say too much, though, because the first 2 gauntlets aren't too bad. I believe I beat them the first day I played this hack. Who would have thought I'd spend hours and days later still on this?
Hey, Matt.
What's up?
Do perfect fit sleeves take up more space in your box?
It does make them like a little bit more like hefty or whatever.
So, if I have a box that pretty much fits 100 like comfortably, you know, like there's a little bit of room for them to move.
Yeah.
If I double sleeve them, then it'll be like really tight.
Just a little bit. So I use the like.
The perfect fit ones.
No, I meant the deck box I use. I use the whatever those like.
The Alcove one, the Ultra Pro, the ones that look like candy.
Yeah, I think.
They're like shiny.
Some of them aren't shiny. Some of them have like a smooth texture. I don't know how to explain the texture actually. It's because the shiny ones are smooth too.
It's
those little like tower
blue
things.
satin tower.
Yeah, those. I started resorting to the cube ones. There's cubes that don't have the bottom piece. They're not as big as the towers, but like they're still the same thing now. Which those are really nice because they take up less room in my bag. Okay, we got an attempt going. Hold up, guys. I'm gonna go quiet mode now.
No, quiet. You talk like normal, and then you do good and you win.
I really wish.
He is telling the truth. You usually do your best when you're all casual.
Now get
Maybe.
naked and sit there.
Get naked and sit there.
Sit there playing in your butt cheeks on a chair.
If I was playing my best while talking, why did it take me so long to get here?
Because you were too distracted by talking.
I'm only kidding, guys.
I'm just saying, I know the sheet pop off normally when you're just kind of like in a chill mood. When you get
Well,
all
yeah, he
super-
pops off on me when he's just chilling too, and all of a sudden I'm getting yelled at.
I'm sorry, bro.
I'm just hanging out. I'm like, yeah, Buck TV. I'm having a good time. Yeah,
You're like
yeah.
ducks covered in butt quacks. And, I'm
And
just
then
like,
Matt's over there like, boy, butts don't have butt quacks. Or ducks don't have butt quacks. And then I'm like, oh, no, you're lying. They do have butt quacks. I seen them. I looked on Google, butt quacks. And Matt's like, no, ducks don't have feathers for butt quacks. They have feathers for blah, blah, blah. And I was like, all right, fine, you buddy. And that's when Matt decided to be mean. And
AP
now
is an
he's
old
happy.
ROM hack lad. He is. He's a good one. I want to replay some hard stars.
Who's a ROM
then-
hack legend?
He was just saying an old ROM hack lad. And that's AP.
Oh. Thought he was saying legend. I was like, I will decide if AP is a legend or not. AP's a legend, yeah,
Yeah, AP legend status.
but not as big a legend as don't
As
tell
these.
me how am I forgetting his name? Jared T.
Jared T, the man.
Jared T's the legend originally. And he threw his controller and his headphones just like sat in front of his face. And you know he had to have been like, man, these headphones are sitting right in front of my face right now.
I haven't seen him stream in a while. I hope everything's well with the man.
Could be working, could be.
That's
moving.
probably what it is. Does life, you know? Gotta get the bills paid
Yeah.
somehow.
Yeah, I don't know about none of that. I have ladies pay for my bills. Well, basically, I do this thing where I'm online and I sit there and I read their comments and they give me a lot of money.
Nice.
Yeah, I haven't seen him in a while either, man. I like watching his like Dark Souls stuff. He was really good at Dark Souls. I just like watching Dark Souls stuff in general. I watch some people do like randomizers.
What a liar.
That's not true. I mean, it is true. I bet the liar part's not true. I watch Dark Souls stuff pretty often. Mostly Dark Souls 1. I just like watching randomizers. I watch Patty does them. This guy Barb does them. I used to lurk when you were practicing Dark Souls 2, man.
I know for a a fact. That's an even bigger lie, man.
It's not a
I always
lie.
had the viewer list up. Guess who was over there?
I was in there sometimes. You just streamed early, and at the time, I was always on DJ hours, so I'd be asleep.
Yeah, yo, Matt do be lacking though when it comes to be popping up in streams.
I'm sorry. To be fair, I stream a lot too.
Well, that's not very fair.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
Look at that. Got him. Who's talking? That better not be anybody's mom, or sister, or uncle, or brother, or dog, or uncle.
The Shadow of the Colossus music's got me really anxious, dude.
Accidentally unplugged my headphones.
Alright, that's the only hard part about the section. Woo! So we probably got an attempt. We probably got an attempt that's gonna make it to the last section.
Nice, you're gonna be TD Reds today. Is this TD Reds?
Nah, this is a different hack. That's a hack I've been on for a long time though.
I've been on this hack for a long time.
Yeah, yo, we should play some of that today.
Super Animal Royale.
Yeah.
I'm down once I get back. Well, I don't know what time is it. Probably good to be
Never mind, I
honest.
was gonna answer that, but I forgot the time zones.
All right, Matt. Wait. Oh, you're still. Oh, let me know when your attempt's done so I can show you my thing.
Okay, it might take a bit if it's a successful one, but I will let you know regardless. This again, but this is gonna make me anxious.
Easy, just don't be anxious.
I wish. Alright, hold up.
Man,
Come on.
what do you want?
I was talking about the song that came on.
I ain't smell like this in a long time.
Hey, Edgy, I got a question. Do you use the little counters that come with your Pokemon thing, or do you just use a die?
There we go.
Because I'm trying to figure out how I can store them. Oh yeah, just throw them in the deck box. Alright, I'll throw them. They're probably gonna go all over the room when I throw them though. Because I got the box all the way across the room. Alright, box catch. And look at that, they went all over the room. Thank you. I'm just kidding.
I didn't actually throw him, I was just pretending.
The next area, yes. Not right here though. Trust me, I would have did it by now if I could. I would be really safe. This is like a joke area. This would be technically the 8th.
Matt, somebody worked hard
but-
on that. Please don't call it a joke. Working hard or hardly working? Ayo.
Got him.
Did you?
You did.
Oh, I got him?
Yeah.
Nice.
Nice job, bud.
Did it. Fuck, did it yet? I ain't smell like this in a long time. That's what best magic. That's Magic players going to the card shop. Well, after they kicked them out for not smelling good, they had to go home and take a shower. I ain't smell like this in a long. I don't understand, dude. Like, here's the thing. Like, you ever
You
like
gotta know it, right?
like you ever worked worked hard for a day or something like that, or you didn't maybe you didn't have time to shower today, so it's been like a day or two since you showered. And you're just like, dude, I can smell myself. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't see how they're just sitting there like, if I don't pay for water this month, I should be able to afford Black Lotus.
I ain't smell like this in a long time.
rather die for I come in last. I ain't smell like this in a long time. You know what?
Wow, look at that.
What's up?
Two high school coaches are charged with murder after a basketball player died of heat stroke following practice.
Murder? I always thought that would be like what's it called? There's like there's like somebody dies because you were careless or something like that.
Negligence.
Yeah. That's sad. That's happened to pro athletes before. I don't understand like, and you never hear like the player wanted to stop. A lot of times you hear like the player tried to keep going.
Yeah,
So
because that's like that fighting spirit kind of crap. You know
Yeah,
what
like
I mean?
yeah, if I put on here, they're gonna be like, oh yeah, he can do that. Yeah, but like they had to like I remember there's this thing called Hard Knocks. It's pretty much like at the beginning of every football season, they kind of do like training camp. They'll follow a team around and like kind of show how the stuff works. And a player had died of a heat stroke, and then they had to remind players like, yo, dude, you're not like gods. Like if you're feeling sick, if you're feeling exhausted, let us know. We gotta protect you from yourselves a bit because you're just trying to work.
Right. At the end of the day, like, you just gotta be honest.
Yeah. Tough.
This is
That'd
the
be
part that's
sad,
killing
dude.
me every time.
Yeah, it's a shame, dude.
And like I doubt the coaches were, like there's just one of the things where it's like I just got a little careless, pushed them a little too hard probably.
Right.
Tough. And if you're the coaches, you're probably like shocked, like what's the word? Not shocked to even describe it. Like if you're just that you have a player die while you're during practice,
They're like under your whatever.
You'd be like,
Especially if it's a good coach, you would imagine you feel horrible.
yeah. So what happened? What happened?
So yeah, CBS News reported that 2 coaches have been charged with murder because one of their players had died of a heat stroke during practice.
For what?
Basketball. I guess they were running drills outside or something, and the weather index was as high as 110.
What does that mean? Oh, like how hot it was?
Yeah.
Okay.
Now, so I don't know if it actually was 110 or if it was just like the highs of that day were supposed to be 110. But either way.
Basketball is supposed to be inside. Maybe the gym was being used or something.
Right.
High school.
Those high school players.
And it was heat stroke, right?
Yep, heat stroke, yep.
Yeah, that's from what I've heard, that's the one that's like you gotta ignore several warning signs before you get heat stroke. So somewhere along the way, somebody
Yeah, make it goofy.
obviously goofed up, and I know it's not a good word to use, but that's the only word I know. Somebody they ignored something.
Right, clearly, yeah.
That sucks though, dude. Man. Crazy. All right, let's stop. Let's let Matt's chat stop down and I'm out over here. Well, we're gonna get a news article for ourselves. Oh, dude, that reminds me. There was a baseball game, right?
Okay.
So the announcers. It was. Oh, let me find it, dude. Please. Let me go to my history. I just watched it. It was like bad umpire or no announcer calls. Like, let me find it. Come on, baseball. Where is it? Where is it? There's no way I watched it that long ago.
The scary part now is killing Bowser without taking damage. Because I'm really low on health. Do you think I should just like farm the fire for coins? I'm thinking about doing that. I've never made it this far. I think I want him to spit fire so I can get coins.
Oh, here it is. Where's play-by-play calls? Let me find it.
You shared it.
Okay. Hi, bad throw, bad throw. I gotta make sure I don't get shocked when he lands. Damn, that's too far.
Oh, yeah, so Nino.
What's up?
They're doing like a eulogy during the middle of like the commentary was talking about like somebody, I guess, a
I got him.
player who had died.
Wow!
And
We
then
did
they're
it,
talking about, like,
guys!
Woo, yeah,
Oh,
alright, yeah.
yo!
I don't know what we did.
I've been on this for a long time, bug. It's like almost
Dead boys.
not as long as TD Reds, but over
We
10
got
hours.
You guys
Oh.
remember how? I mean, I don't know if this is appropriate, but whatever. You guys remember how excited?
GG,
how
thank
excited
you,
everybody was when they got Bin Laden.
Yeah, and everybody was. I thought that was a little messed up.
Yeah.
It's just kind of like, I mean, a dude just. I mean, I know he was bad, but you got to go in the streets and like go crazy.
Yeah.
It was pretty.
It was a
insane.
little. It's just kind of. I was thinking, I was like, dude, you're gonna piss off the wrong guy doing that.
Yes.
And we're gonna get.
Yeah.
Well, here's the thing, right? They do the same thing. To
Looks
our,
like it came just in
troops when
time.
they kill
Yeah,
them, so-
damn, we beat it. Well deserved. Thanks, bro.
Yeah,
Oh,
but you
no.
know, two wrongs don't make a right.
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying.
Yeah, yeah.
It's like just something that happens, I guess.
I'm gonna def myself real quick
But-
just for the
Alrighty.
stuff for the last game. I'll be back.
Alrighty.
Alright, so there's no music right now, but we got some water here. I thought there was gonna be music. That was the main reason I defed myself. Yeah, we'll explore a bit. GG, thank you. Yo, I've been stuck on this for so long, dude. I'm so happy right now. This is like one of the like most rewarding things I've gotten to complete in a while. The next one will probably be TD. I don't know, maybe something before it. It's like a little end game thing. I like this music. Yeah, I upgraded the inside of my house to warp you here instead. Pretty cool, right? For real though. Thank you, Mario, for saving my house and stopping Bowser. Also, thanks for fixing the other realities or whatever. Excuse me. You did it! You did it! I can't believe it. Now all realities have been restored to their rightful places, and you have a couple parties to attend in all the ones you saved. Better start traveling. Credits, tools, nice perfect run area. Yeah, this is pretty cool. This is a bunch of music and stuff. Credits. I was worried when I went down to 2 health, man. I was like, wait, there's no healing nearby. This hack was created by Moo IQ. I'd like to thank you for playing my first major hack. On that note, F Bowser and all his glitches. I was going to make that Bowser fight super hard and stuff, but Bowser has too many glitches with lava. Anyway, hope you had fun. Bye. I will say I enjoyed the beginning Gauntlets of the Hack, but I was not a fan of the third one personally. It was just way too hard, man. I'm back, guys. I was just reading the toads and stuff.
Thank you so much.
Which
for
means
Wow.
you're ready to watch this video.
I'm just stunned. I finally beat it, yo. Oh my gosh. But yeah, I'm down to watch the video.